Hey, what's up, you guys? Big Time Collector 01 here, back at it again with another action figure review. And today we'll be taking a look at the DC Multiverse Knightfall Batman. Oh man, I'm so excited to open this guy up. I got this guy off of Amazon. I didn't even think I'd get this figure at all. Just because of how hard it was going to get. I mean, it sold out immediately when it went out for pre-order. So having it in hand just really makes me happy. I'm very, very excited to open this figure up because this could very well be McFarlane's definitive Batman. Not in my opinion. I'm going to give that to the Hush Batman, the black and gray variant, when that one comes out, because I just like how that figure looks a lot better. Here's the barcode. Hopefully you guys can get yourselves one of these figures. I got this off of Amazon, but you can get it everywhere. So let's get to it and crack this figure open, shall we? Before we take a look at the figure, let's take a closer look at his accessories. He comes with your basic DC Multiverse stand. Then he comes with a trading card. Really like the artwork on the front. Here's a bio on the back. If you want to read it, pause it right now. Out of the package, he comes with 2 fisted hands, and boy, you don't know how happy I am to see this. I've been wanting a McFarlane Batman to come with like 2, like a default Batman, like a regular looking Batman, to come with 2 pairs of fists, like that are normal, not one with a kryptonite ring, not 1 fist and 1 gripping hand, 2 fists, and this really makes me happy. I'm so glad to see this, and I hope they do it more. But if you don't want these, you can pop these right out. And then he comes with 2 gripping hands. Again, really nice to have 2 pairs, 2 even pairs of gripping hands and fisted hands. And he comes with gripping hands so we can hold his Batarang, which looks really nice. It's just this little small blue Batarang basic, but effective. So let's take a closer look at the figure now. Now let's take a closer look at the figure, starting off with the head. It looks great. I really do like the head sculpt. Looks nice. I kind of wish they went with the longer ears, just because that's my mental image of Knightfall Batman. But I think they just went with the shorter ears just to be safe and to make sure this is like a definitive Batman. And I like that approach. But again, a long ear, variant will be cool if they do that. I would like to see that because I like having different looks for Batman. And having the longer ears is a really cool look. But it's very simple, very basic. And it just looks really nice overall. Very well done painted. Love the eyes. I like how they have that little black outline. Really well done. Just really basic. Really like it. And then taking a look at the upper torso. The chest emblem. The paint is clean. I really thought this was going to come out a little sloppy. But it is clean. It's sculpted on there. It's not painted on. It looks really nice. The gray, I think they could have done a little darker, but it looks good. It looks good either way. I really do like it. Again, you can see a lot of nice wrinkles in the costume, which is a really nice, detail that they put on the figure. And then looking at the arms, again, just a basic arm. You get the gloves. But something I noticed is that the spikes here are coming from the bottom instead of, from the side, which a lot of, McFarlane figures have been doing. As you can see, I have the black 2-pack Hush, and it's coming out from the side here. So having it come from the arm, from under the arm is really cool. Again, I like having these different looks. And then taking a look at the trunks, it's, the trunks are there. I do like how they're there. They look good. I like the blue. The belt is really nice. I like how it's, painted yellow. I like this yellow. It's the capsule belt. There's no buckle, but that was a part of the the Knightfall look. Moving down to the legs. Again, not much to look at, but these boots are really nicely done. They're made out of this, nice, smooth plastic. But they have like this kind of nice texture feel to it, even though they're really smooth. But I do really like how this looks. Overall, this figure just looks amazing. I really do like how this Batman looks. And then flipping him around just to take a look at the cape. It's a nice pliable material. It's not as soft as, you'd like it to be, but it's still pretty soft, softer than a lot of other capes that McFarlane's been putting out. Now let's take a closer look at his articulation. Starting off with the head, it can look up that much. Can look down some, can rotate all the way around and tilt. Shoulders can move up that much. They move down. They do rotate. Bicep swivel. Double jointed elbows. And McFarlane wrist hinges that hinge and rotate. Torso can't really crunch down, but it can crunch back a lot, which is really good. It makes sense for him to crunch back a lot like this. It can also tilt and rotate. He gets a really good spread on him. The legs can kick forward that much, which is really good, and kick back some. Does he have any? He actually gets some upper thigh cut, which is really nice. Double jointed knees and ankles that move down, up. They do rotate and pivot, and he has toe articulation. Measuring out Batman, he comes to around 7.5 inches tall. And then here he is next to a few Bat family members. We have the Three Jokers Red Hood and the Gotham Knights Tim Drake Robin. And I gotta say, he scales pretty well with the Tim Drake. Not as well with the Red Hood. I do think he should be a little taller. But again, we're gonna be talking about this scale a little more. And then here he is next to two Batman villains. We have the Joker and Hush. And I really think this Joker and this Batman really look great together, in my opinion. And then here he is next to, a few other Batman figures that I like from McFarlane. We have the Hush Batman. This is from the 2-pack version. This is the Rebirth Batman. And then this is the Three Jokers Batman. And it's really hard to say which one I like the best. I love the Three Jokers one. I love the Rebirth one. And I like this Hush Batman one. I like the blue one better than this one. But I can't wait for that new black one to come out. I pre-ordered that thing once it came out because I freaking love how the Hush Batman looks in black. But again, I really do like how this figure looks as well. It's really hard to decide which one I like best. But if I were to really pick one, it'd probably be the new Hush Batman, the fixed one that's coming out. But this has to be the comparison I've been waiting for. Here he is with the rest of his Justice League team members. We have the Rebirth Martian Manhunter, the new gold label Cyborg Build-A-Figure Flash, Wonder Woman from DC Collectibles, the Rebirth Superman, and Rebirth Green Lantern, and the Endless Winter Aquaman. And I gotta say, he looks so good with these. I really do like how he looks with the rest of his team. I've been using the Rebirth Batman as my Justice League Batman, but it's hard to say which one I like. I've always liked Batman in black, but I gotta say, he looks so good with the rest of his team members. I gotta put him up with my Justice League. I love this Batman. This Batman is awesome, and I can't wait to build my the Justice League team. We already have the best Flash. We have that classic Martian Manhunter, which is on display right now. We have the Hush Superman, which will be definitely replacing this one. We do need a new Green Lantern. I do want a Jon Stewart instead of Hal Jordan, and I think it's time we get a new Aquaman, in my opinion. And I can't wait for that Wonder Woman. This is just awesome. And a member I'm holding out for is Hawkgirl. We're getting a Hawkman soon enough, so getting a Hawkgirl shouldn't be too far behind. And here's Batman up on the rotating base, and I have to say, I love this figure. This figure is awesome. You know me, I'm always happy to get a new Batman figure for the collection. But getting a new default one is always crazy to see. And this one may just be one of the best ones. I'm still very excited for that black and gray Hush Batman that's coming out in October. That may be my main favorite Batman. And we'll get to that when we get to that. But this figure right here is the bee's knees. It's awesome. I really do like it. It looks great. Mine came out clean. The scaling is great. He scales so well with your other Justice League members and other Batman characters as well. Again, just amazing work with this guy. You can tell that McFarlane's been listening, and they just put everything they got with this figure. It's awesome. It's great. We have, and it's all new sculpting. It's all new sculpting. I meant to say that it's a 100% new sculpt. There's no reuse from Hush, no reuse from Rebirth, no reuse from, the Three Jokers. All new sculpting, which is great. That is something we've been wanting to see for a while. They've been reusing that Hush Batman body for way too long and way too many times. It's a good body, in my opinion. I like it, but this is just a big step up. He comes with 2 fisted hands, which is something I've been wanting to see for a long time. Our main Batman hands, our main Batman figures have been cursed with, the 1 fist and the 1 gripping hand and nothing else. So having 2 fists with this guy really makes me happy. And again, I can't stop gushing about this figure. It is awesome. I'm just so happy to have it. I didn't even think I was going to be able to get it, but nope, I got lucky and I got it. Again, there isn't much to say about this guy other than he's awesome. We've been getting a lot of definitive versions of characters this year, like this Batman, the Flashpoint Flash, and the Hush Superman that's coming out, and hopefully, just hopefully, that Wonder Woman that they showed off at Comic-Con is coming out this year. If not, it's most likely going to come out next year. But again, very happy with this guy, and he's going to be up on my Justice League display. If you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.